Hey, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again. Going to dive into Overwatch. Last 2 days I haven't been on, but where I left off was quite awesome. I broke into the top 500. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty damn good right now. I would like to do that grind and get right to the number 1 spot. Even if it lasts for 1 minute, at least I can say, hey, number 1 in the region, you know, top 500. But that's a bit of an achievement, even if it is in Lucioball competitive. But, you know, I digress. Let's dive into the game and see where we are. Because again, you know, the top 500 position changes like real time. So like, if I'm out of the game for all of 5 minutes, my rating kind of, my SR kind of, you know, wobbles all about the place, but it's cool nonetheless, you know what I mean? I'm still in Master, trying to get into Grandmaster, but somehow I'm in top 500 right now, so it's kind of cool. I've been up and down, you know, I've dropped all the way down to 300, top 500, like 300 and something, and then I've been up at 498 again, because again, when I'm on playing one day and I'm back on the next day, my rating keeps going up and down because again, it's all real time, you know, the way they manage the top 500 ratings. But anyway, here we go, we dive into it and see how we get on. Yay, let's see. Oh god. It's been a bit crappy the last few days, but like the last 2 days when I was on, I dropped a wee bit of an SR because of, again, rage quitters, trolls, you know, people being abusive. Again, I've tried to avoid all of it, you know, not playing, not engaging in it, but again, it's just been brutal. Hold on, what? Sorry, we are unable to log you in. Your Overwatch account is being suspended. He's gonna suck you off. What the fuck? Really? I need to see that again. The fuck, man? You guys know, if you've been watching any of my videos, you'll know I've been Mr. Goody Two-Shoes fucking Boy Scout. Behaved myself. I've grinded that endorsement rating all over again from the start of the year when I was unfairly suspended and banned previously, end of last year, going into this year. I've had a complete clean streak. And I've went from nothing to all the way to endorsement rating number 4, going into 5, because I had 5 for all of, it was like 5 minutes, like 2 days ago. And then I dropped out because again, you have to like get 5 endorsements each match consistently. But again, I dropped from 5 back down to 4 again. But again, like, even when I lose matches, completely like, you know, I bow honour, like, this is just upsetting, but you know what? I'm that way where it's like, I did say it the last time, or a couple of times, the way it's been going with the game in general. This game is truly dying, and I'll continue to say that, but yeah. I'm at that point now where I'm not even raging, or I'm not going to try and dispute this, because I would love to, but again, the last time I did dispute it, I looked heavily into it. They do not overfold bans or suspensions, they just don't do it. They say if you've got proof or evidence, or all I could do is tell them to contact some of the people who I've been playing with, watch my videos, but again, they don't even care about that unless you're a high profile Twitch YouTuber, broadcaster. They don't really give a shit, because if I did, I'd have the pull to persuade people to go elsewhere, and in this case that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I might come back to Overwatch, I don't know. This is piss poor, but I was so close to, I was already in top 500, about to break into Grandmaster, as well as I was like 2400 trying to break into Platinum and normal competitive again, but that's piss poor, man. I feel they're banned. Put it this way, here's the thing I've got to argue, right? Why have I not had, like, if I'm being abusive in chat or I'm trolling, whatever the reason I'm getting banned for, right? Why am I not getting silenced or any of the other means that they have? Like, for example, I've heard that, they're meant to silence you. It means you can't use comms or chat, whatever. I've not had any of that, period. I'm just getting straight up bans every fucking time. And yeah, I'm swearing right now because, again, it's kind of, I'm entitled to be feeling this pissed off way right now. But why am I not getting silenced? Why am I not getting, because I know the last time when I looked it up, some people would get like warnings on their screen saying you're close to a suspension, behave yourself, basically. I have none of that going on. What the fuck? This game is so fucking PG-13. Disney, it's no surprise I've heard the rumours that Disney have essentially been looking at acquiring game companies like Activision, Blizzard. Yeah, I actually heard that, and it made perfect sense because, again, the whole comparison to, their cinematic, their cinematic kind of videos that they do, with the kind of Pixar animation and that, and their cutscenes and stuff. But again, it'd make great sense. But again, it already feels like that. We're having to I've not got the energy for this, man. It's piss poor, man. I don't have the energy. I can't be arsed. Yeah, let me even dive into here for a second. Yeah, because I'm sure I did do this. Yeah, I was gutted because 2 days ago this was what I was going to do tonight. My plan was I was going to grind to #1 spot and just totally kick ass, Grandmaster, you name it, as well as try to grind to Platinum and normal competitive. But you can see here the screenshots that I took 2 days ago. Again, I did, grind. I did obviously do the grind. But yeah, small grind, but I did grind, as you can see. That was the sort of games I was playing, where, again, solo, I was grouping up once or twice with people, but other than that, I was grinding all the time. Games like that, just acing it. There you go, I think that was right before, kind of on and off, when I was bouncing in and out of top 500, but again, you know what I mean? There's the compliments of people. You know what I mean? Look at that. What can I say? And I've been banned for whatever reason, whatever shit ass reason. Well, all I've got to say is thank you, Blizzard, for, for being a really terrible company and not having good communication with your live support, and just try to resolve a ban and getting it overturned, because you just aren't doing it, period. You aren't even listening to people. Like when like for myself, for example, I would send in videos of being like, hey, here's all my games, like 5-hour play, you can go through it, find any parts of fault, and then tell me it elsewhere. But it's done with. I'm gonna move on to other things now. As I was saying in my last video anyway, you know, it's kind of getting me excited to get back into games like Rocket League and stuff again, but you know what, it is what it is. We all know how toxic Overwatch is in general. Even if I'm not on the comms or, like, you know, using the soundboard in game, because that's how I do a lot of the chatting for communication. And besides me muting it and talking just to my audience here, yeah, this sucks, man. This fucking sucks, man. Oh well, that's what I've got to look forward to, the future of Overwatch. Bans with no real explanation. Because I mean, I only checked my emails, you know, like earlier on there, and I've not had anything in regards to bans or anything, so this seems like a bit of a premature ban, and I'll probably get an email later or something. Either way, but it's BS, man. But you know what, it's cool. I'm going to move on to other things now. But yeah, I just wanted to show that there, you know, like screenshots, and then I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm getting reports of, because I know 2 days ago there was those 2 games, a good couple of games, I dropped from SR, like 300 SR, and I had to grind back to where I was again, because again, people rage quitting, people trolling, you know, emoting, you know, and yeah, people even I even had 1 or 2 games where it was the Honor team. I was clearly beating 1 or 2 people in previous matches, and what it was they ended up on my team, and then they ended up trolling and throwing the game to teach me a lesson. I had that happen with one guy. Something Cop, I think his name might have been. But yeah, this one guy, there was another guy as well, he had a Final Fantasy username. Same thing, but there was guys like that, really bad, like, you know, just piss poor behaviour, you know, immaturity, I don't know. Anyway, that's me, guys. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, man. I might be back on later. I have no idea what I'm going to, you know, play. You know, I want to play something tonight. It's an early night right now. It's only 10:15, and Saturday night, you know, I want to see what there is, you know. Guess we shall see. We will see about that, we will see. So, I'm going to get on out of here. Like, dislike, I bet you're all disliking this one. No fucking surprise, man. I certainly have a bit of a hated audience right now on my channel. I'm guessing it's all towards the display thing. You know, people still feel very vocal about, I mean, I get it, I'm still even vocal about it whenever you guys comment on the video and I comment back, you know what I mean? It's clearly that the subject has blown up as I'm hearing more people getting conned out of their commissions and everything else. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. You know what? Maybe it's time that I do talk about that in the next video. We shall see, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that's another, you know, that's another video for another time. But anyway, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Yeah, catch you guys next video. Ta-da.